Good morning and welcome to Family Computer Center. In this video, we are going to discuss about CSS borders. CSS border property can be applied to almost all HTML elements. For example, this property can be applied to division boxes, headings, paragraphs, and so on. In here, I have made a division box having the class container inside the body tag for us to test the border property of the CSS. And we do have a CSS file style.css, and inside that style.css I have written some basic style for the division box so that the division box is visible in our page. For example, height and width, background color, margin, etc, etc, etc. Now let's see our web page right now. How does it look like? We can see there is no border for these division boxes. I'm switching back to my CSS file and trying to add the border style property to the division. And I'm saying border dash style, and I'm going to write solid. Correct? Okay. So when I give border style solid, you can see the division box is having a solid black color border. Okay, so you can see we have applied the style solid, and which are the other options available. I'm going to write the comment here for you to easily read that. So you can apply solid. Solid is one of the option. Then you can have dotted, you can have double, you can have groove, you can have dashed, ridge, inset, and outset. These are the property you can set for the border style. Now we have set the border style property to solid, right? Okay. For the better visibility, I'm going to add some thickness for the border. Okay. For the thickness, we will be using something called border dash width property. Okay. So now I'm going to give 5px, and when I switch back to my browser, you can see the border now become a little more thick. Okay, so we will come back to this border width property to know more about this one after we discussing border style property, after we trying all the border style properties. Okay, so I will apply some color also for the border. So I'm giving border dash color to maybe coral. So when I switch back, you can see now my border is having coral color. Okay, so we are discussing CSS border property. Now let's try to change the different styles of the border. Now we have applied solid, next one is dotted. Let's apply dotted and see what is that style. So when I go back, you can see now we have dotted border. Correct? Okay, so I'll switch back to the CSS again and I will try double. Okay, yes, you guessed right, double is for the double line borders. And let me try the groove one. Groove. So when I go back, so this is the groove type border. Okay, let me try the other one, dashed. This is somewhat looking like the dotted, but these are dashes, not the dots. Okay, so now we will try something called ridge. So this is a ridge which is looking similar to groove, and let's try the inset and outset also. So inset, this is an inset border, so see, something like corner. Okay, then we will go for something called outset too, outset border. Correct? Okay, so these are the border styles you can apply. So they are solid, dotted, double, groove, dashed, ridge, inset, and outset. Okay, now we will come back to the border width property. So now here I was applying border width 5px. That means a specified measurement for the border width. So for the border width, you can even add like thin, medium, and thick. Okay, let me try the thin one. Thin. So I go back. So that's a thin border, very small border. Okay, let's try now the medium. Okay, medium is for the medium sized border, and let's try now the thick. Okay, so this is a thick border, somewhat like 5px, right? Okay, so we have learned how to apply border for this box or any content, any HTML element. Now you can even set all these things as shorthand. For example, you can simply say like 5px solid red. So that means what? It will give you 5px solid red border. So in this case we have mentioned border style, border width and border color together in one single statement. Hope you enjoyed the lesson. Thank you so much for watching, and make sure that you subscribe to our channel so that you will not miss any further video we post. See you again. Bye for now.